Peter, I know the score is pretty close, but it felt like for a large portion of that game, the ice was tilted in your favor. So what did you make of the overall effort?
Well, it was good. They came out hard in the first period, and I thought our guys were ready. And I thought we generated good chances in the first period and held them pretty much in check. The second period, they had a few looks. I thought Quickie was excellent for not being in the rotation for a bit. He's working hard every day just to make sure he's ready for a game like this. And I thought he was excellent, but I think our guys played a pretty solid game. So
the 5-minute kill, I think they had 2 shots on goal.
Yeah.
What did you like about that in particular?
Well, it was good that 40 seconds or whatever it was ticked off. We got a chance to come in and reset and talk about it. I like that we kept our shifts really short, and that way we were able to, when it did come time to areas where maybe we could pressure, we had the gas in the tank to do it. And so we just kept moving things quick, and because of that, it was just a lot of pressure, and it wasn't able to set up and generate much.
What did you think about the sequence from Redby?
Well, I thought he was playing a really strong game. He's total credit on the goal for him. He had a good shift going. He got it back, got to the front of the net. We ended up leaving him out there. I think he was just tracking ahead, and I don't want to comment too much on it until I get to see it again. I saw it once live, and I'm trying to look down and see it through that plexiglass, and it's difficult sometimes. But I hope Siegenthaler is okay, and I thought Rem had a strong game up until that point.
Nice to see Mika for 1 in 5 on top. Just what have you made of the way he's gone through the motions?
Well, the last few games here, I think he's been really noticeable on the ice. He's skating with authority. He's bringing the puck to the net frequently and with authority, and because of that, good things are happening for him and his line.
The play that leads to his goal is a nice good forecheck over at Rossley and forces a turnover.
Yeah.
Is that an indication of what that line should be doing and is capable of doing? If they put it deep, they can create that.
Well, I think that I don't necessarily want to put it deep, but it's a good example on the times when you need to do that they can get in there on the forecheck. And the guys that we added, they've brought a noticeable impact and speed to our team. Roslovic on that line, and then Wenberg, with Cooley and Capo, they bring a lot of speed, and they hang on to pucks, and they look to make plays, and so they can put it behind them and go to work, or they can attack off the rush, which they've done as well. So they're noticeable, and I think that they've had positive impacts on their line.
Peter, I want to ask about the Wenberg line. They had some really good chances to score, but it also looked like you threw them out there against the Hughes line quite a bit. So how do you think they handled that assignment?
I thought that they were good. Again, I think they're still getting to know each other. And sometimes I think when we're trying to get the lines out there, maybe not the one you're talking about, they were fractured. They were half of a line that was tired and half of a line, and they didn't get out there. And there was a shift or two where I thought we were hemmed in a little bit. But for the most part, I thought that they were good. They played a heck of a first game together, and so followed it up. I've liked the 2 games that we played, since coming off of that break, I thought we played.
You got the winning
played
goal
well.
from Gustafsson tonight. What's his contribution been to the team? For instance, he was on the right side tonight. He played the left most of the year.
To me, Gus was excellent. He was noticeable all night, the way he attacked the game with the puck, with his speed. Those are his best attributes and assets, and he's a really good 200-foot player both ways. But when he's got the puck on his stick and he's attacking the game, he can make things happen. And so I thought he had a real strong game tonight.